Hello, magical people. I'm a little tired, and I'm at Jen's house. Raptor noises. And Lizard's here. And there's my computer that had soda spilled on it. Thanks for that.
You tried to take my soda.
And you spilled it on my computer. How do you feel about that?
I'm doing anything.
Alright, so anyway. Funny thing happened today. Well, I say funny. For Jen, it's not funny. Because we were planning this weekend trip. And we're like, so I was like, I get off work at 8. So. So I got off at 8. Or I told Jen I was getting off at 8. And,
And then you were gonna leave.
I was gonna leave, pack, or leave for home, get home, pack, and then leave for here. So, and then Jen communicates with me and says, okay, well, it's like, she's gonna be late or something, so we're gonna be here. I'm telling you from my point of view, not her point of view, so you're getting the story from my point of view. So she says, okay, I can't do that, how about noon? So I'm like, okay, noon tomorrow, that works. Today, while I'm at work, around, I want to say noon 30, noon 31, noon 30 to 1 o'clock. You get it. Don't lose him, please.
Hey.
Okay, so anyway.
Roll high numbers.
You're a high number. Ow. So anyway, there's a 6. There's a 20. Anyway, focusing again. So, where was I at? Noon tomorrow. Yes. Oh, yes. Noon 30 to 1 o'clock. I get this message from Jen like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm late, but I'm here. I'm like, I think there was a miscommunication. Oh, wait, no, you texted me with your mom's phone saying there was some construction, so you're going to be a little late. And I'm like, okay, did her mom... I was like, either her mom texted me accidentally, or Jen texted me, and, there's a 20. And, that's going to be a thing later. The 00 is, a high one. No, I'm wrong. It's the low one. I'm wrong. Never mind. The 9 on the double digits is the high one.
Depends on how you go. It could be 0, it could be 10.
It's true. Well, the ones with two numbers, like it's a different one.
Oh yeah.
There's a tens digit and a ones digit. Anyway, so yeah, she texted me that. I communicated with her. I'm like, okay, did the mom accidentally, there's a 6, accidentally text me or whatever. So Jen's like, no, I'm in Warrensburg, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get off work at 8, right? She goes, yeah, that means you should have been here. I'm like, okay, we should have made this distinction earlier. We should have made this distinction earlier. I'm at 8 p.m., not 8 a.m., and to which I realized she didn't mean noon the next day. She meant noon the same day, because later for her was going from 8 a.m. to noon, instead of my 8 p.m. to noon the next day. So Jen went around 90 miles per hour from St. Louis to Warrensburg.
Can I tell my segment?
For no bloody reason. Because I still had to work until 8 o'clock.
Can I tell my segment?
Yeah, go ahead. There you go. That's yours.
So what Chris didn't know was that I hadn't been able to sleep all night because I'd been up until like 3 in the morning with a migraine. So I got up at 5 a.m. and started packing. I went and got gas, I left, and then the guys came to reinstall our fridge. We had a fridge, flood everything, had to get it reinstalled, yada yada yada, because there was a giant block of melting ice in our kitchen.
Tell them why.
Because we got the crappiest lemon fridge ever to lemon.
What?
We got the crappiest fridge ever to fridge. That's why. It was just a shitty fridge. So we had to go get another fridge.
A lot of forks.
There's many dice. But so the guys came and helped us reinstall this. I finally got gas, got on the road. I'm freaking out because I left at such a time that would put me back in Warrensburg around, yes, I see the thing, around 3. And I was not counting on the construction that had popped up while I'd been at home for a week. So I basically made a 3.5-hour drive in 2 hours flat. And around 12:15, 12:30, I'm frantic, sitting in traffic. They've hacked off half the bridge, so I'm sitting there looking at cinder blocks on one side going, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I call Chris, and I'm like, I am stuck, I am sorry, eternally sorry, leaving in this frantic message I thought he was going to get a giggle out of at least. And then he texts me, and he's like, I think you've got, he's sitting there, and he's obviously talking to my mother, and I'm like, no, it's me. I'm sorry, I was thinking...
I went with the latter, assuming it was her mom accidentally texting me instead of Jen texting me.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking... Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm thinking that he's sitting in his car in the parking lot outside my apartment, waiting for me. So I get back to my apartment, he's not there, and he's like, oh wait, no, I got on my computer. I'm like, I think there's been a grievous miscommunication. And he's like, no, PM.
That already.
Huh?
I have figured that was the case.
Yeah. He's like, no, I meant PM. I'm like, oh, okay, I live with morning people. Shit.
No, 8 a.m. I wouldn't. I don't. I would. The earliest I'm awake is at 11 a.m. and that's only when I work. Although I have to be up for an 8 a.m. class for every day that's not Friday this semester.
See, I'm used to my mom, and she's just like, 5 a.m., go!
Oh, God.
Morning people.
Nope.
No. So I got here, and I'm like, wait. Oops. So he's like, yeah, I'll see you at 9 tonight. At which point, I plopped in the chair, popped an ibuprofen, and had some ice cream.
Ooh, wow. Alright, so that's the fun for today. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, go do that. I don't normally plug earlier videos, but if you haven't seen yesterday's video, the second one, go freaking watch that. It's a hilarious story, or scary, depending on who you are. I told my mom the story, and she got pretty scared. And I'm going to pull out a black card for you. As king, how will I keep the peasants in line?
Be Ryan.
Be the Mad King, Ryan Haywood. Alright, so there's your black card, white card, description, I can't English. Contest rules and crap are in the description below. Thank you for watching me, my magical self, with Jen and Liz. And I will see you all next time. Bye.